great things starts with little rooms. So it's okay if you start with zero.
Recently, we had our 33rd annual event. You both got the chance to anchor. What is one thing that you feel proud of?
For giving it a try and not letting nervousness win this time.
The more you doubt yourself, the more you insecure you become.
Do you miss your younger self, or are you looking forward to growing older and older?
I miss that curious child which don't care about people.
How do you feel that this is your last year?
I feel very sad that I have to leave my friend group.
Tell me about your goals.
I have plan A and plan B. Plan A is a secret. And plan B is
This or that? We'll play it right now. Hosting or just chilling in the audience?
Hosting.
Why?
it's better to do something rather than just sitting and chilling and judging someone. Teaching us or tolerating us.
Tolerating you. One advice you want to give to people who are 15 and below?
I think
What do you think students here need to improve?
I think they need. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learning Unscripted, a podcast initiated by Fab India School, where conversations are real, unscripted, and always fun. Today, I have two personalities who are actually Fab India students, whom I've had the pleasure to teach them and also see them as individuals in the making. They are in class 12th and figuring out life just like the rest of us. And today, we are going to hear a lot about who they are, what do they like, what do they dislike, who are their favorite teachers, and many more. So, welcome to the podcast.
thank you for calling us.
My pleasure. Tell me about yourselves and also to the audience. Who are you?
Hello everyone, my name is Sonal.
I am Dushyant Singh from class 12th, and I'm here to introduce myself and what I love and what I do.
Which stream are you both in?
Humanity stream.
And I'm from science biology.
Did you always like science and did you always like humanities?
I chose humanities because I don't want to study.
And I chose science because I want to study.
Okay, so that's a huge misconcept, Sonal, because I also thought I wanted to take science when I was in class 10. I did not score well. So my sister, older sister, she was like, if you want to have a little bit of fun, then you should get into humanities. Little did I know that I had to learn too much and write a lot about all these history. I hated it, especially about, we had to learn about Hitler and Mussolini and talk about domestic policies and foreign policies. So it's tough for someone who doesn't really like writing, but it might be easy for you because I think you're good in writing, right? Score yourself as a student. How good of a student are you?
As a student, I would say out of 100, I would say 80 because I'm not really interested in studies and all. I'm really not interested in studies. I'm interested in other things
Like
dance, music. Now, dance and music is one of my favorite thing, and I think that I feel lucky to have a dance bone in me that most of the people lack. So I'm not interested much in studies, but yeah, in dance and music, I am.
your passion is dance and music.
She's so curious. Great.
Tell me about you, Dush.
And as a student, I will rate me a 9 out of 5.
9 out
No.
of 5. Wow.
10 out of-
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
10 out of 5. He's too good of a student. Yes.
Out of 10, I will rate myself 7. Because I'm not good at studying. I love studying science because I had a goal that I would become a good biologist. I like genetic modification. I watch those kind of weird videos like where where people are modifying the insect. It's by the way creepy.
It's not creepy. I mean, anything can be creepy for someone or interesting for another person. That's okay.
And I more enjoy helping people because I think making someone's life easier and better made me feel great.
Nice. I taught you both English for, I think, 5-6 months, maybe. Rate me out of 10 as an English teacher.
Out of 10, I would say 8 for your teaching because the way you teach is very clear. Even average students are able to understand better. But at the same time, because of your strictness, most of the students think twice before asking questions or speaking. I think
That's nice.
they are scared of you a bit, and I think
You
I'm
will
a
have
little
different
bit
opinion.
scared.
That's fine.
Yeah. I would say 9 because I love the way you speak Hindi. I
Ah.
genuinely love your Hindi.
So I should have been your Hindi teacher.
It would be fun.
Yes.
I would rate you 100 out of 10. Really 100. Because I love when you get distracted, when you get off topic,
That's a problem. Yeah.
when you get off topic and started talking about the world and how people's mind work.
Yes.
I really love that. I don't like English, by the way. That's my
Even I
opinion.
hate English, to be
Oh.
honest.
That's my opinion. And you are really good teacher. And I think you should be a philosophy teacher, not English teacher.
I don't know if that's a compliment or a comment.
No, it's a
But
compliment.
I suck at teaching English, so I should teach philosophy.
No, you should.
And also I should teach Hindi. And you're rating me 108 out of 10 and 100 out of 10. I mean, it's also flattering and also kind of an insult, I feel. So I don't know if I
No,
feel
it's compliment.
happy or bad.
It's compliment. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is something that I used to do intentionally because
You want to connect with us.
yes, and I wanted you to take to all the students. I knew that like there were some students who were really not interested in knowing what I was talking about, and they just wanted to enjoy the class by doing other things. So I wanted to talk about life examples, and I wanted them to relate to it, and that's why I would switch to philosophy. And English as a language, I feel, of course, you have all these story books, but stories are stories, so we can also make more stories out of it. So that's also it's a way of storytelling and how you can think and look beyond those textbooks. So that was my intention. And of course, like sometimes I would get bored, so I would also talk about different things. But yes, I do feel I would rate myself 1 out of 10 because I
What?
honestly feel I was not really able to. I mean, I was happy to see many students who became interested in the way I taught, but at the same time, I did see. I mean, it would have been great if all the students were like that, and that's not possible anyway. But yeah, I would ask the backbenchers to rate me as an English teacher, to be
Okay.
honest. By the way, these were front benchers. Sonal used to talk a lot, I think. Even Dushyant used to talk a lot to
Really?
to Somajit. Yes, you used to talk. You would listen and also talk at the same time. So it was,
No.
both of you would distract me in my class.
Sorry.
It's okay. I did not cut marks for that, so it's okay. Yeah, next question. So recently we had our 33rd annual event, Fab India, and you both got the chance to anchor for the event. And both of you were really phenomenal. People were really impressed. Everyone was appreciating you and the other 4 anchors as well. And they said that you really held the show together. But I know what went behind the scene because I was with you all the time. So why don't you share about your experiences? What went behind? We did prepare for it since past 2-3 weeks or something like that. So tell me the process. How were you feeling? Everything. Yes.
Honestly, it's look confident at first in stage, but behind the stage, if someone have shooted,
Yes.
if someone has record us, then they will probably gonna laugh at us cause we are doing arms, hands,
Yeah.
and adjusting our tonality. Like let give them a huge round like those repeating those words again and again, practicing all those words, and it was really funny to see.
It was funny.
It was funny, really. It looked like they are repeating the lines too
too much, and then I think like the girls were also dancing a lot.
To build confidence.
So yes. So Sonal, I did see you dancing a lot in between with the other.
That's
anchor.
my way to build confidence,
Yeah, you love dancing. So
I know I was looking confident on stage, but behind the scenes were so hilarious. Like I was having weird thoughts in my mind, like what if I just trip and fall down in front of everyone, or what if I accidentally sneeze in the mic? What will everyone? Everyone's going to judge me. I was slightly nervous, and when I'm nervous, my hands start shaking. My legs feel like cold.
That's very
cold.
normal. Yes.
But still, I managed to go on stage and handle it. Even though I was so scared because it was my first time hosting a big event. It was so funny. I was thinking like I should run. Run from there.
I did see that on your face. Like the first time, I think I had asked you to, there was an additional information that you had to announce something, and you were so scared. You like, please give it to someone else. I can't do it. I can't do
That
it.
was
But
my
you
first
did.
time, so I was not that ready.
But you managed it well. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I was super scared, but I still used to. And I stayed calm and told myself that just speak slowly and calmly. No one's going to slap you on the stage. That why did you do that? Yeah, that was everything.
Tell me about like what more things. What did you do, Dushyant? I am particularly very impressed with you because I know the girls are more confident than the boys of Fab India School, especially in speaking. And I think there were some people who were hesitant when I said that Dushyant is also participating for anchoring. They're like, "You sure he would be able to do it because he has never spoken before?" And I said, "Just wait and watch." And this is only because I saw how you had that thing in you that you wanted to do it. So I knew that you would be able to pull it off. So yes.
This time I put not 100%. I just go beyond my limits, and I actually don't even know I have this kind of talent. First, I was very hesitant that time
Yeah.
when I'm practicing. Then I slowly trying to improve and noticing my everything, like tonality, where I'm pausing, where I'm speeding up and splitting those things out. And I don't even know I have that kind of talent. I was first scared of judgment from people.
Yes.
I was actually scared of judgment from my friends, close one. But they motivate me. Actually, I was wrong. I was wrong about them.
Since you said that you did not realize that you had this talent, and that makes me say that what is talent? Talent is nothing but hard work. Everything is practice. And there's a research on that where basically one needs to have the grit in life. You should read this book. The book name is Grit. So, grit. For everything that you really want, you need to have that grit to do it. And it doesn't matter if you have the natural inborn talent and all. That's something that we have maybe made it up. But if, for example, Sonal has the natural talent to speak, but she's not practicing, and you don't have it, but you're practicing and you're working really hard towards it. In the end, who is going to be level
Person
one?
With more hard work and
Yes,
dedication.
exactly. So this is like grit is something that you need to have, and you did have it. All of you had it. Like Sonal, you also had it. So one could see that on stage, that how you presented yourself, and you, even though you were freaking out behind the stage, and even while you were standing there, no, one could not see it because you were also keeping yourself calm or trying to portray yourself as calm. And you both are 16, 17, not more than that. And it's just, I was not able to speak at all when I was your age, by the way. I used to have stage fright like anything. And since you have started this is real at like such a young age. This is just an upward movement from here. So this is really good that you took it, and you took it as a challenge, both of you, and you did what you did, which was amazing. Coming to another question. So now that the event is over and it was a grand success, what is one thing that you feel proud of?
For giving it a try and not letting nervousness win this time. And I'm proud of I did instead of regretting. Okay,
You would have missed the chance otherwise.
this time I'm happy because this time I don't miss the opportunity to present myself and don't stuck as mediocre. This time I'm really proud of myself.
I felt proud that even when I was nervous, scared, and having weird thoughts in my mind, I still managed to go on the stage and complete my
The
part
entire, yes.
and the hosting completely. And I felt happy that yes, I can do that. I know I can do that. It's just sometimes when people judge you, you think that you can't do it because you see from people's expectation,
Perspective, yes.
perspective,
Yes.
expectations. They expect different things from you, but you don't need to walk according to them. And I felt even more proud when I saw my mom waving at me and smiling, clicking my photos and all. Then I was so happy at that moment that yes, my mom is too proud on me, and my father was not there, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. That's
That's
always the
okay.
next time.
That's always the next time. I'll try better next time.
Next question. Right now you're in class 12. Now this is the last year of your school. First, tell me, how long have you been in this Fab India school?
5 years.
5 years. What about you, Sonal?
This is my first year.
This is your first year. So you joined in class 11th.
11th.
Okay, where were you before this? Around Bali or somewhere else?
Falna.
Falna. Okay. How do you feel that this is your last year?
I feel very sad that I have to leave my friend group, and I really like my friends. They are really good. They motivate me and even help me a lot. And I feel it's okay. We will.
It's part of life. We have
It's
to
part
grow
of
up.
life. We have to.
Yeah.
And nothing that
But one thing that you will miss.
my friends.
So you will miss your friends. basically.
Really,
Nice.
especially my best friend, closest one.
What is that one thing that you are going to miss?
Bunking classes.
Tell me, which subject did you bunk?
History
Okay.
and
Got it.
political science.
Did you bunk English when I taught you?
No,
Yes, because I've seen. Maybe you might have bunked once or twice.
I don't remember.
It's okay.
Most of the history and political classes I've bunked, and even the 6th subject classes, the typography.
Did you bunk any class?
No, I'm not. I'm very disciplined in that.
Or maybe he's
we
not
are not
saying it. Next question. Do you miss your younger self, or are you looking forward to growing older and older?
I miss that. I miss that curious child which don't care about people, and I still feel that younger self of mine is better than me. I pretend to be a perfect person, but I'm really not.
Nobody is perfect. Now I know why you want a philosophy club and philosophy class.
The more you doubt yourself, the more you insecure you become. I
Yeah.
think
No, I'm fully secure that I'm good actor.
You're a good actor. So
Yeah.
what?
I'm good in pretending that I'm fine.
You're not fine?
No, I'm fine, by the way.
basically I don't like my younger self. I would never look back to my younger self because earlier I used to react emotionally and immediately without even thinking much.
Hmm.
I was not mature enough to understand the people or the situation deeply. But now, since I've become more observant, I've made myself a quite observer. That I observe everything, but I don't react because I think not everything needs a reaction. So, and I'm looking forward that I'm really curious to know that what kind of person I'm going to be in future because I don't really know what I'm going to do in future or what my goals are. So it's kind of interesting to look forward, and I would never look back. Not even in the future, I would never look back.
I think it's very deep what you just said because now we are sitting here 5 years from now when we watch this podcast and this answer that you gave, we will also feel the same about this time, I think. Okay, tell me about your goals. What is your goal in life? Do you have any, Sonal?
I do have, but I don't think I can reveal the full script yet, but because it's still in production and
Oh,
I have plan A and plan B. Plan A is a secret, and plan B is if I don't succeed in plan A, then my plan B is that I'll look forward in dance and music because dance and music is something that nothing can replace it for me. Because when I listen to music or dance, I feel very comfortable and confident too.
so I think plan A should be dance and music for you because you said it's not
No,
replaced.
plan A can't be,
Plan
No.
A is way above.
way bigger than anyone's
Plan B.
expectations. Plan B, if it depends if I succeed in plan A or not. And plan B, I would love to take it even further. My passion for dance and music, I would become an idol, perform in front of million of people, do world tours.
That's good. I've had till plan Z. I'll tell you mine later. Yes, you tell me.
I don't have any proper plan. I have a very rough direction. It's about my higher education and what I love. I would pursue genetic modification for my plan. And I also thought that I should become a psychologist and help people to get out from their traumas and what they are suffering from. Cause I think no one deserves to get hurt in this world. Everyone deserves kindness and respect in their life. Don't take anyone as enemy. Just take as they are the the bad chapter of your book.
Hmm.
A person that come to teach you something.
Yeah. You also said you do animation.
Oh, I said that. But animation field is getting shut down because of AI.
You wanted to be an animator, but you think that AI is going to take over, so you've let that be now. And you also want to help people. And yeah, that's really a good noble thought that you have
I
at
want to
such a young.
I want to build a utopia that the people will
Wow.
live with kind.
That's really good.
Huh.
Don't you want to be join Hollywood, Bollywood, something like that? Because you want to get into dance and you want
You
to
want to
get.
be ideal, na?
But to become an idol, you don't need to get into Bollywood or Hollywood. You just need to, give auditions. And if your auditions go well, then you'll be with a group
Hmm.
where you'll be performing on stage, releasing albums with songs and world tours. I don't think to become an ideal we need to get into Bollywood or Hollywood. It's just the dance bone, the body movements, the acrobatics, the flows, the rhythms, the smooth movements. These things need to be perfect if you want to become an ideal. And I'm trying.
You both are way wiser than I was your age.
Because our
Great.
society is becoming more
Yes, I think
competitive.
it's true. Gen Z is actually way wiser. One advice you want to give to the younger,
Just in one line, or
whichever, it's your stage. Give to the younger,
give it a shot.
your juniors, your younger siblings, the younger people who are 15 and below.
I would say that great things starts with little rooms. So it's okay if you start with zero. Don't compare yourself with others because no one knows you better than yourself.
Talia. Yes, Mr. Dushyant.
I would say for this, don't compare yourself with others. Really, don't compare. He might be have worked a lot to achieve that, and you are still at the first page of your book. They might be good at learning faster. They might be different environment than you.
Yeah.
Their growth have been different than you. So don't compare to them. Just try to work out and try to improve 1% each and every day. That will made you in. And don't stop being curious. And it's okay to be naive, but don't be stupid. And it's okay to explore everything. It's okay to don't
To not know.
not know everything sort
yeah.
out. And it's our first time on earth, by the way. So work hard, stay strong, and enjoy whatever you love. Enjoy the process.
Voila! Okay, this or that. Have you heard about it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll play it right now. First question is chai or coffee?
Coffee. Always coffee.
What about you?
Chai.
Next, late night or early morning?
Late nights.
Late nights. Okay. What about you?
Same.
Late night?
Late night.
Are you an early riser or late?
Early riser. I woke up at 5.
And you
4.
sleep late?
Yes, ma'am.
So you hardly sleep? You'll go crazy. Don't do that.
Yes, ma'am. No, I love that, by the way.
Okay. It's your me time, maybe. Okay. Since you've been anchors, both of you, so hosting or just chilling in the audience?
Hosting is better.
I like both.
But if you had to choose one, this or that?
Hosting have more fun than being in audience and looking at the stage.
Okay.
It's better to do something rather than just sitting and chilling and judging someone.
Oh my God, that's intense stuff. Okay, next, overthinking or not caring at all.
Overthinking.
Nice.
Overthinking.
Very nice. Why?
Because our generation is fighting to survive, and we have to overthink a lot about our behavior, our words, and a lot of things.
Hmm.
In teenage, we usually do a lot of overthinking. Why do I did that? And
Hmm.
maybe I can do better and things like that.
Okay.
I think overthinking is essential because you'll never be in the depth of it. You'll never understand what's going on or what you need to do or or where are you standing. So you need to overthink. If you don't care at all, then you're not doing anything.
It's harmful.
Okay, one best friend or three best friends?
3.
One best friend or a large group?
A large group.
Just one best friend.
Now I know who's an introvert and who's an extrovert. Plan everything or go with the flow?
Plan everything.
Plan everything. Ma'am, let me ask you one. Teaching us or tolerating us?
Scolding us.
Tolerating you.
No, she likes scolding us.
What do you think students here need to improve?
I think they need to just get out of their comfort zone, just like you both did. And we could see the result. I think everyone needs to do that. Some people are really great at sports, but not at speaking. I think they should challenge themselves at speaking. People who are really not good at sports, maybe they should challenge themselves in getting into sports and not really caring if people are going to make fun of them. I think for me, it was pretty late that I really wanted to get into sports, but I did not have exposure when I was in school. But I knew I was pretty I liked physical activity. It was really, I think, 5 years ago that I got into parkour, and it's something that made me think in different ways, and it helped me in a lot of ways. So I guess sports is very important for women, for girls especially, because we are not taught. We're always taught to do certain things, to be certain way and all that. But I think this generation is also changing as compared to mine. But yes, I think everyone should challenge themselves for the things that they're scared of. You should just face that, give yourself time, have patience, and then you're surely going to just go, you're going to move forward from this. So that's one advice that I want to give everyone.
What will be the one last advice you want to give our students or whoever watching this video?
Nothing great comes with comfort. So have that fire in you, keep doing it. There will always be, since we have life, there will always be struggles. We'll always have obstacles. Even when you have become what you wanted to, even then you will have a lot of struggles to face. So it's never ending. So accept that, but keep going. Be a warrior, keep going, keep fighting, because all of us are fighting in some way or the other. All of us are going through some struggles, some obstacles. So just keep going. Have some passion, have some purpose in life, and make it. And also, again, this is going to get philosophy. There's nothing called happiness. Happiness is a state of mind. So every emotion that you feel is also a state of mind. So act accordingly. You cannot control anything beyond outside of you, but you have the power to control yourself and do whatever you can within yourself. And that is going to change everyone around you as well. Yes.
If students had a battery percentage, what if
percent-
students had a battery percentage,
Okay.
what do you think mine and Dushyant's is?
I think, Sonal, I'll start with you because you have been, I think there have been times where you were mentally lost in the class, and also like you would get distracted by your friends around, which is fine. But overall, I think because I always compare all my students to my younger self, how I was in class. And based on that, it's 60 to 80. Nobody is 100, to be honest. Like 60 sometimes. And battery is also like it keeps going up and down. So sometimes it would be either 60 or it'll be 80. So, it was.
What about Dushyant?
Dushyant was also, I think Dushyant was used to listen to me, but he would also talk to his 3 best friends. He did listen, so that I would give him 80 for that. But because he used to talk, then again 60. So again, same. Both of you were like 60 to 80. Distracted by, and talking. You'll listen to me, Dushyant, and then you'll talk about something to your friends. And it seemed
something that
the same, right? I felt that. And your one best friend would have one perspective, another best friend will have another perspective, and yes, you would discuss among yourself, and that would irritate me in class because I had a larger audience to address to who would completely be in their own world talking about something else. So I was, so 60 to 80 for both. So we have come to the end of this episode, and it didn't feel like an episode. It felt like we were just sitting and chatting with each other, which was great. This is how it should be. So thank you for coming and, having such intense, fun, light-hearted conversations with me. Also for being completely yourself. And yes, I hope I should see you soon somewhere around the campus. Thank you for watching another episode of Learning Unscripted. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to our channel, which will be there on all the platforms like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon, everywhere. So
until next time.
Keep learning and keep it unscripted.
Bye-bye.
Bye.